6 p.m. if we could stand for the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moving on to number 3, need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second it.
A motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Moving on to number 4, approve regular minutes, meeting minutes of Tuesday, March 21st, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of Tuesday, March 21st, 2024.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor? Opposed? Motion passed. Moving on to number 5, executive session pursuant to SDCL 1-25-23.
I'll make a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to SDCL 1-25-23.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor? Opposed? Motion passed. We are in at 6:01 p.m. We are out at 7:11 p.m. Moving on to bar building discussion. We need to discuss realtor and listing price.
I think we had a motion coming out. Do we need to insert that before or after? Does it matter? Whatever.
Okay. That doesn't matter, sorry.
No, go ahead. Is there anything else in regards before we move on to the bar building?
Yes, I would like to make a motion to identify the mayor and finance officer for all costs and attorney fees associated with the lawsuit filed by One More Bar against the city.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is passed. Anything else in regards to that? Otherwise, we'll move on.
No.
Moving on to number 6, the bar building. We need to discuss what realtor you'd like to go with and how much you would list price.
And all I did was put together some of the, commercial realtors in the area. It's not an all-inclusive, it was just some of the ones that I could find, so realtors.
We were talking about offering to upright with the equipment as well. Do we know how much that is worth? If we wanted to include that?
Don't vote it to surplus. To include it, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So would we want to account for that in our asking price as well? But I have no idea what equipment's even left in there. It's just work.
2 coolers, the two tables, the chairs, and all bushels.
The down below coolers too, right? Yep. And then are the 2
The 2
stand-up
tall
coolers?
coolers.
What, and then the walk-in cooler. I mean, that's part of
That's
the
part of the
building, but. Okay.
You have to decide if you're going to fix the sidewalk at a time or deduct that off the offer that you may receive. I think the sidewalk needs to be fixed at some point. That
Did you
needs to
find
be-
any other
I
contractor?
had a chance to reach out to him.
Well, I think we ought to fix it just to make sure it gets fixed. Otherwise, it may never get done.
That'll look nicer. Ready to go. So then do we have to hold off until we find the contractor we want to do it before posting the building for sale, or do we want to just?
Not necessarily, just if we noted in there that the sidewalk will be replaced by city's cost.
And then we would just want to roughly estimate that into what we're asking.
And, of course, the appraisal price, we want to try to retrieve some of that cost. start high, you can always go down. Just my opinion. You don't wanna start too high where you shoot yourself in the foot.
Right.
Give yourself some cushion.
As realtors, I only have experience with Sam. He was on the team when I bought my house, and he was very nice to work with. But I don't know anybody else.
I know Sean, but personally, but I've never worked with him.
Dustin Holt would be my brother-in-law, and Andy Har would be, I suppose, Andy and Brad. Andy is the guy that sold the house here in town.
Same at Hassan's at work, they just pick them.
Do you have good experience?
I don't know any of the other ones, being honest with you, and I'm not going to say, hey, go with Dustin because he's my brother-in-law. He's out of Ironton, does a lot of real estate out of Hayward. And, he used to be tied up with Buyer Realty out of Sioux Center. Does a really great job. He moves a lot of houses, but Andy and Brad, they move a lot of land, not a whole lot of commercial property. But I think either of those two, I've worked with them. I think they do a great job for the city. Not saying the other ones can't, I just don't know them.
I don't know any of them, so I don't know what to say.
Sounds like the bottom three are the ones that someone's had experience with. You said it was Sam that sold your property, that he helped.
He was on the team, yeah,
Okay.
because he lives like across the interstate.
Oh.
I don't know percentage-wise, but Andy, if he sells it himself, the realtor, he gives a lot. It's a little bit better deal. I don't know if the other ones do that as well, but,
Look what percent they take back.
right.
For some reason, I think it was 60%.
That's what it is for residential. I don't know if it's the same for commercial. I'm not sure.
It's like what he did on my house, it was 5%, 3% if he sold it. So, just being as a different realtor came in, he only got 2%, the other realtor got 3%, it was 6%.
Yeah, it does not hurt me. You said Andy Carr will do commercial?
I think any of these can. Not 100%, but.
Are they gonna charge like more because it's out of Sioux Falls?
If you'd like to make a phone call before you decide, that's fine too. I don't want to eat my own words. So.
Anybody have anything?
I don't even know what to decide based on the building, pick a name on paper.
Okay, I will make a motion to book Andy Carr from Total Auctions and Real Estate for the sale of the bar.
I'll second.
A motion and a second, any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion has passed. Move on to approved listing price.
Does anybody have any idea what our inventory is worth? Or we just-
Well, the cooler that we bought for the bar, the small cooler, was what, $3,000?
Are you talking one of the under-the-counter
No,
ones?
no,
Or
no,
standard
no.
ones?
The standard one.
That used one?
From Home Depot?
That was the new one. Bought a used one. Gone was,
Oh, okay.
I believe, correct?
No, I'm pretty sure they got it cheaper new at Home Depot.
That was for the golf course.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, for the bar at the golf course.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
It was brand new from Home Depot. ago, because
Right.
the ones that we found were like bad or not good quality, or they couldn't find any, or was from like Indiana or something. I wanna say it was like $3,000, that was brand new.
Those are more of a food storage one though than like a beverage display, right? Because these would technically be, because was that a freezer?
Oh, it was a freezer, you're correct.
Yeah, this would just be like a beverage fridge. But I would think it's, see what.
Okay, can we wait till the next meeting to approve how much we're listing it for? So we
Trying to
can.
get this published.
Well, like I say, we always, we wanna go high, so we can always come down, so.
I understand if coolers like that, commercial style food should be around
2,000?
1,800, 2,000.
Yeah.
Depending on size. And then the underneath ones, under the bar ones, those are, I'm thinking about 15 to 1,700, but I don't know how old those ones are, I would imagine. Old.
Pretty much, you gotta go, I was.
How many under the bar are there?
Two technical, well, two. There's two of the coolers and then there's the kegerator fridge that has the keg underneath it and then has like a little side compartment on it.
Yeah, it's room for two, but the only red one, I think, is what there's room on the side.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So it's for two cameras.
3,000 on the cheap end. And then what else is there?
Just the two under bar, the kegerator, and the two taller ones, and then all the chairs, the bar stools, and two tables.
And the pool table. Is that a
Tables,
buffet?
ours is music service.
Oh, really? That was-
And so is the dartboards.
Yeah, I knew the rest was.
At max $5,000 for that stuff.
I mean, of course, the liquor license is worth something, we're not buying it. They are buying the business to a degree. To me, that is worth something as well. I
I
mean,
don't-
you can't build nothing for 100,000.
I don't know how to like, I have no frame of mind for how much to increase the price.
I would personally a little higher than 5,000, I think, for everything, because I mean, two coolers, 3 underneath ones, ice machine, chairs.
Oh, the ice machine, I didn't put that in.
Yeah, and then the chairs and the bar stools.
Okay, I'm really
That
high on
would,
10,000.
that would not bring much, you know,
Yeah.
bar stools and stuff would not bring much to
No.
the auction. So,
I
your
don't know
coolers
if
are
they're
your
not
big
great
ticket
shape.
item.
Huh?
Your coolers would be the big ticket item.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chairs in that are, some of the stools are.
With the ice machine, since we bought a new thing,
I
I
don't
was.
think it was complete, it was just half, right?
Yeah, yeah, new. Okay, maybe 10,000.
What do you guys think the liquor license is worth? In a town like this?
I don't have a clue. Sam Ross, don't you know?
The only comparison close to that I can think of, and just tell me if I'm stepping on the line, is regionally, or in Westfield, just sold turnkey. And I want to say that for, it was under 150. But I don't remember the exact number.
Is this something
That
that
was
our
a turn.
realtor could help us price?
You can
That's
agree.
not wonderful.
We just had it appraised.
Because if,
No.
South Dakota's weird because of our per capita system. Like, there are people waiting to buy bars in Sioux Falls because there's only so many licenses. And you can have a bar and trailer house that is falling apart, but it's worth $200,000 because the license goes with it, so. Yeah, there's only so many.
I was under the understanding that they had to give me a price.
I don't know, I don't know offhand.
If I'm wrong, then,
No, I think the issue is something like that, like the Sioux Falls, et cetera. Those are people buying it from a private party.
Right.
I don't know how that
because
works.
if they don't have to set it, just tell me who the realtor is. I was under the understanding that I had to have a starting price when we set everything.
I apologize, I don't know, but what I would you tell me if you disagree with this, I'd recommend set a price tonight. I think if we're low, high, or whatever, we can always go back and amend it. We need a dollar amount to get us the realtor and get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
You know,
What was the West one you said?
It was, I can't remember. It was
yeah, I think you can do
Just
it.
say it.
Yeah, if it's
I was gonna say
way over-
169.5.
it's way over, you know, it's comes down, there, it's a lower bid, or a lower offer.
Nobody has to pay that.
I'm in sales, I have to end everything on a 9.
I like giving numbers.
No, if we sell it and then for some reason the bar doesn't get it, can they take that liquor license? If they probably have to, take it to the North Sioux or anywhere, or give it?
No, it has to be in
We
the state.
do our,
North Sioux.
the way we do our liquor licenses with the city is through an operating agreement. So there's ways we could violate an operating agreement, they could have a claim against us, but they never get ownership of a license. And it's renewed every year, and most of our agreements say that we don't have to renew it every year, so.
You know what I mean? What is it, 2021 sidewalk? Maybe a fraction high,
Yeah.
Well, I think it might be a little bit better out.
you know what I'm saying? I would,
169.
I was thinking 150, but
150 to 159 or something like that, 157,
157. That sounds great.
you know?
yeah, we can always
157.
negotiate from there.
Or 159, it's not my call, I'm just,
I will make a motion to approve the listing price of the bar for
I'll
159,000.
second.
we have a motion and a second, any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Moving on, we need a motion to adjourn council.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will second it.
A motion and a second, any other discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. We adjourned at 7:26 p.m.